Misfortune Sona bot lane from hell. You play against Misfortune Sona, you have no choice but to just pull your hair out. That's what happened in my head. I played against Misfortune Caitlyn, and let me tell you, it is really, really tough. All right, so we're getting into the game here. In the loading screen, you got a treat ahead of you with this game. This was going to be subs versus plebs, and it's actually pretty close. Let's see. On the blue side, on the red, yeah, blue side, Rengar is Swipe, Trout, Illumina, Cinnamon, and Dork, all subscribers. And on the red side, we got Buddha, Belly, Casey, Cheyenne, and Dan. 3 subs and 2 plebs, I think, if I recall correctly. All right, so taking bets in chat, who do you think is going to win? I have no idea. What for summoner spells, we have Gangplank, top with teleport. Both top laners have teleport. Mid is barrier into teleport. I'm really looking forward to those. Casey Tron K-pop is her IGN. I'm really looking forward to seeing the effect of those Casey Tron teleports. You're gonna have to be very, very scared. All right. Meanwhile, the Sona is running Airy with exhaust up against the Lulu with electrocute. Okay, Trout Pond is showing up to this lane with electrocute. Trout Pond is saying, hey, I want to burst you down. I want to destroy you with my very rapid Lulu damage. And he's making a statement. We're only gonna get a chance to see. Now, unfortunately, Buddha Man and Dan Cash 1808, the Misfortune Sona bot lane, it's a strong bot lane, but they have a bit of, they're fighting an uphill battle, being lower ranked than Dork and Trout Pond. Dork is a Zyra and Swain. Ooh, this is the wrong overlay. Do I have an overlay for this? Oh, I don't have an overlay for this. We're gonna have to add one. Oh, I do have an overlay. Haha. Not that there's really anything on here. All right. Which chat? That. But yeah, you guys can go up here or something. All right. So as they're getting ready to go, we got the Sona with the not DJ Sona skin. Almost never see it. They're running out. What are they doing? The strategy, Gangplank. The typical top lane behavior, going to AFK at tower. Red team has the more coordinated idea. They're going for the invade, but Swipe is watching for it. Is he going to get caught out, or is he going to spot it out? What's going to happen? Meanwhile, the bot lane is falling asleep at their turret, but Rengar has to protect his jungle. How is he going to do that? Well, luckily, Illumina's got the bombs. She's throwing the bombs, but the tentacle is laying in wait if the Illaoi wanted to go for words. The how do I show items? Scoreboard. Let's have that. All right, Rengar jungle, Lulu support, Caitlyn bot, Ziggs mid, Illaoi top, boom, boom, boom. All right. So, and I don't want directed camera. I want manual camera. I'm gonna do this myself. All right. And yeah, that's something else. Very fast. All right, so it looks like a red start for the Lee Sin, expecting an early gank top if he wants to cheese with the red buff, or he can do a full clear into a bottom gank, whereas the Rengar is starting bot side in the more traditional style. All right. So let's start off with the mid lane. It's a Ziggs versus Lux, 2 terrors of wave clear. Now, Illumina is traditionally a Zyra one-trick. K-pop used to be a Zyra one-trick, and both of them are branching forward onto new champions. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they can manage this. All right, top lane, bot lane, they're getting to lane. What's going to happen? How much poke are they going to be able to do? There's a lot of kill pressure with the electrocute. There's a lot of poke with the Sona Misfortune. They have more sustain as well. Look at that Sona Q just coupling with the Airy to deal damage. It looks like blue team has been zoned out a little bit. Dork and Trout are taking the back foot. They are behind in the push, but it's okay because ooh, they're getting some good chunks on a Buddha Man 1. Luckily, Sona has to sustain now that she's level 2, presumably going to be scaling her W, her heal. It is a heal and a shield, and they have the minion wave advantage. Misfortune is putting out the poke. Ooh, a great double harass from Buddha, but he's getting so low. Luckily, he's chugging through those health potions. He has at least 1 health potion. Take a look at the top lane. Probably a fairly boring early game with the top lane. It's going to be Gangplank versus Illaoi. He's going to be spamming. What keystone is he running? Gangplank is running the keystone of Grasp of the Undying, Cinnamon Bun X. Watch out. He's got the minion advantage. He's got the, oh man, Lee Sin coming in with a kill onto Ziggs. We're gonna have to go see that again. Let's pause for a quick replay. All right, so Ziggs is just farming mid. Oh, this is way too far back. Lee Sin's coming from behind. He says he's going to, Casey's getting ready to go for it. Gets the slow, gets the root. Does not get the root. Lee Sin flashes under, takes one turret shot, but Illumina is not survives. A bit of a misplay from Illumina there. Could have survived with the barrier. Probably underestimated the damage from Lee Sin. Unfortunate for her. I thought I already organized this scoreboard. Am I trolling? All right, Lee Sin's making his way up top. Gangplank has no idea, but a Gangplank has a big minion wave. Lee Sin's gonna have to be careful. Alawi's going for it. He's got the minion wave. He's running away. He's running out of the minion wave. He's saying, I want to run. Rengar comes to save him, and Gangplank flashes away to safety. Bot lane, Sona has 0 CS. She's not CSing very well. Up against Dork's 20 CS, so maybe we should be tracking Misfortune CS instead. Sona's out of mana. Things are getting pretty low in the bot lane. They are very, very ripe for a kill. Incoming kill is very, very possible. You're gonna have to keep your eyes peeled because this looks like something is about to explode. Misfortune's trying to get the double up on the Q with the kill on the minion, but it is not actually effective. So let's see what's happening. Again, Sona will eventually sustain her mana with the Spell Thief's Edge. With her sustained mana will give sustained health. Dan Cash 1808 is already healing up, but Rengar's coming and looking for something. Dork's walking forward. Can he get something, some early harass? Rengar's waiting in ambush in the tri-brush, and it looks like it's not gonna happen unless red side overextends. If Buddha Man 1 is not careful, he's gonna walk into a Rengar, but Rengar decides there's nothing to be had. Meanwhile, Cheyenne, TDLOB, is kind of hovering mid lane, but he doesn't think that Illumina is going to be far enough out. He's also kind of low himself, so he's got to have to go for a sure thing. Gangplank has a pink ward. He can see this coming, but Gangplank gets his soul stolen. He sees the Lee Sin. He's not scared. He's staying in. He's trying to damage with his barrels, but he's still up there. Gangplank is overstayed. Cinnamon Bun overstaying, but he doesn't care. He's not scared of this Lee Sin. He says, you want to tango, Lee Sin? I have a dance degree. I'm ready to tango. Let's go. Tango. Any other dance you want. The waltz. I'll do it with you, Cheyenne. Cinnamon Bun. A lot of confidence in the early game stages. Rengar, though, managed to get the gank, the flash, and the heal. Probably an unnecessary heal, but you know what I always say? Better to heal unnecessarily than not heal at all. All right? So Sona's gonna have to be careful without that flash. Rengar's coming mid. Illumina's trying to bait her. They're in a brawl with these mid lane mages that don't do anything unless they can hit all their skill shots. So it might be a dry experience in the mid lane. Rengar was not spotted going up, but Cheyenne, the Lee Sin, looks to be coming mid. He looks to be wanting to pressure that. Unfortunately, there's kind of a, the wave's not in a great spot, and he has his jungle camp up to clear, so he's not going to go for it. Rengar is still bot side. Red side has no vision. Buddha Man 1 and Dan Cash 1808 really have to be careful. They are playing a dangerous game. Meanwhile, the Dork is full health. Got the, oh man, the Dork combo right there. Check it out. Doing the poke, out poking the Sona. Dork is doing all right. Mid lane farm is about even. Bot lane farm is about even. Top lane farm is about even. Jungle farm's about even. Mid lane farm, Ziggs, Illumina is a little bit behind because unfortunately she was ganked early and lost the entire wave to tower. So red lane's deciding to back. They were getting low. They wanted the BF sword buy. They will lose a minion wave, so it's not an ideal back timing, but with the item purchase that they could have is probably pretty good. They're going to come back about even. A little bit of CS behind, a little bit of experience behind. Look at the bot lane of Dork, LS, and Trout Pond. They're already level 5, so red team is going to have to be have to be cognizant of the fact that they're going to be playing a little bit behind in level advantages. A lot of times people look at items. A lot of times people will look at KDAs, but levels is actually really, really important to be aware of as possible. Lee Sin providing some cover for the Gangplank. The Alawi is overextending, so if Swipe Z were coming to gank top lane, Lee Sin would have that protection for his top laner and able to counter. Although it'd be a hard gank even in the first place. Gangplank is level 6, but he has no mana, so he won't be able to do too much to assist. Nevertheless, neither one of those ganks is happening. Rengar, however, is getting pretty close to level 6. You can see that 1 or 2 more jungle camps is going to push him over. And you really have to think about where that first Rengar gank is going to go. What is he going to get from it? It's a long cooldown if you waste that ultimate, and you get pretty far behind from that. Let's take a look into the bot lane and see how things are progressing. So Dork took some bad trades from the Misfortune Sona. Again, Misfortune Sona is a great bot lane. Lots of harass. Oh, a huge double up onto Trout Pond with the Misfortune BF sword damage. When it executes a minion and passes through it, it really is going to chunk you, especially if you're a squishy support like Lulu. All right, so Lulu's going for the support. She's going for the vision. Buddha Man says, I don't care about vision. I don't care about overextending. I'm going to go. Meanwhile, though, Cheyenne gets a kill onto Rengar, who's trying to take his blue buff, trying to pass off his blue buff. Rengar still only level something. He's dead. He's level dead. And unfortunately, Illumina was not able to protect her jungler. Going back into the bot side, we got this very aggressive Sona build. Meanwhile, this Sightstone is playing for the team. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's had a good time to... Oh, the dodge by Illumina or the miss from Cheyenne. And she will escape unscathed, but without a flash, unfortunately. Right, catching, not falling behind further in farm, which is good, especially given her early deficit. Bot lane's getting shoved under tower. An amazing double crescendo from Buddha Man 1, and oh, so close to getting the kill. Oh, taking some tower damage. Dan Cash 1808 finishes it off with the double up, and a flawless execution from the red team. But incredibly late gangplankle. Cinnamon Bun X really kind of really just leaving the red team. Some question marks pings. I would not be surprised if there were some question mark pings from the blue team. They could have used that when they were diving. They could have used that when they were under tower, but unfortunately Cinnamon Bun maybe was not paying attention, maybe did not know what was going on. You have to question, maybe the comms within blue side are not so strong. Maybe there's some internal issues. Maybe Dork has been using Cinnamon's toilet paper and not replacing the roll. Maybe Swipe has been using Illumina's makeup and not telling her. Who knows? But there might be some indication. There is some indication of some possible internal issues with this team. The communication is not there. Maybe language issues. We have to back up. I don't even know what happened to Belly, but he's dead. All right. Rengar, the first ultimate. How did Belly get there? He's behind enemy lines. He's behind the turret. He blast plants into an ulted Rengar into the bush. Rengar is ready. This is his element. This is Rengar's time to shine, and Swipe Z takes the first kill for the blue team onto Belly ranks. All right. Meanwhile, mid lane, Farm Fest. K-Pop's got the blue buff. She's ready to farm. Ziggs, what happened to your blue buff? Oh yeah, your jungler died. Sorry, you can't wave clear. So luckily, he's gonna have a bit of, Illumina's gonna have a bit of a respite when Casey goes back. But going back, she already has a Phoenix Codex. She already has this item. She's gonna get stronger. All right, maybe I need directed camera on because I'm missing all the action. All right, so we got a gank. Oh, not even a gank, just an overstay from Cinnamon Bun X, and Cheyenne says, let's go. Meanwhile, he got the barrel, but I mean, you can't do anything against that. Electrocuted, dead. Kick into, jump into dead. Illumina's under tower. She has no blue buff, remember. What's she gonna do? K-Pop was gonna back, but then she said, hey, I don't need a back. This guy can't do anything to me. A good wave clear Zigzol is gonna buy her some time, and Illumina should be able to safely back. As long as, whoa, K-Pop, oh, so close. Illumina's scared, she popped the barrier. A little late, but better than never. Probably was a little surprised by that airy damage, or no, that's not area. I don't know what Illumina was thinking. She got scared. All right, it is called Lost Chapter, yeah. Okay. Dork is farming up a storm. Wait, how come this keeps changing, guys? How come this keeps changing? All right. Oh yeah, you guys are on Discord with Illumina. Your ears have a special treat. Okay, so Lee Sin's looking for bot side. Rengar's looking for bot side. This is going to be bloody. Rengar almost has his ultimate. They're forcing the Sona with a beautiful flash crescendo. Buddha Man 1 is really doing some work in this bot lane. Lee Sin just comes up to clean up the kill, and that's all she wrote for Dork LS and Trout Pond bottom. They're going to lose a wave. Rengar was going to go help. He popped the ultimate to back him up, but in the end, he realized, hey, there's nothing I can do here. I would just die myself, so he's farming his Krugs. We're going to get about a 12-minute Ocean Dragon from DanCash 1808 TDLOB, otherwise known as Cheyenne and Buddha Man 1, who, might I comment, is having a great Sona performance this game. Lumina knows that they just did Dragon. She knows she has to be a little careful. They could be coming up to her, but she has a ward, but there's a pink there, so it's not going to do her that much good. All right, so meanwhile, they're dancing around mid lane, about 40 CS behind, 31 CS behind in the mid lane. Doing her best, but Cheyenne really doing a lot of work on this Lee Sin. Swipe Z has gotten the one kill for his team, but he needs to be able to be more effective if he wants to stay up to the level of this European jungler, Cheyenne. Now, I was a little concerned when Red Side said they were going to import a European, given that they were not willing to pay to relocate him to North America. So unfortunately, in these tournament games, Cheyenne, the Lee Sin, has to play with European ping. He didn't care. He's playing Lee Sin. He's bold. He knows what he wants to do. He knows what he knows what he's capable of. And Red Team's faith in Cheyenne and bringing in importing that European jungler looks to be deserved. All right. So let's see what he decides to do next. He's got the Warrior Enchant. He's building up towards the Black Cleaver. Mid lane, they're throwing skill shots. They're trying to dodge. They're trying to farm. Bot lane, poking under turret. They're doing their best. Sona's not there. It's a 1v2 lane, but luckily DanCash 1808 is behind the tower. Oh, Dork, that was a terrible net. You missed that net. He doesn't take the extra damage from the auto attack. Luckily, Misfortune, DanCash 1808. There's a jungler battle. Cheyenne showing why he was imported into a flash route into ultimate from K-pop, and things are going nuts. Cheyenne showing why he's important. Casey showing how she was masters. Cheyenne is blowing our minds. This German import is really doing a lot of work in this game. Lumina, no blue buff. It looks like she's not going to get the next one either. Cheyenne could invade the blue buff, but he says, I want more kills. He says, no, I don't want more kills. He says, yes, I do want more kills. I just don't want to safeguard over the wall. He's running into a pink ward. Cinnamon Bun knows what's happening, but Cinnamon's low. Cheyenne misses the flash Q in an absurdly embarrassing blunder. Maybe this European import is not all that great, and maybe teams need to consider maybe they're putting extra value on these imports, and maybe really nothing's going to happen. Rengar kind of screwed up a little bit. Swipe, not the best Rift Herald, but he realized, hey, this thing is expiring. I got to get this used up soon if we're going to get any value. So he says, hey, I'm going to combine him. Let's shove him in. I've got the ultimate. Let's go kill him. They have to be really scared. They see the notification. She's running away with the celerity. Rengar jumps out of stealth, is going Gangplank with a beautiful ultimate from Cinnamon Bun X. Rengar flashes. Misfortune flashes, but she's not going to get away so easily. She pops the ult. Swipe ZNA is taking a ton of tower shots when there's no help to be found from the bot lane. The bot lane of Trout Pond and Dork LS just simply cannot follow up. Swipe said, I wanted to go. The bot lane said, no, we are not going to go. Again, going back to the internal issues I spoke previously. They're not on the same page. They're backing. They don't know what's going on. They ping it out. K-pop is teleporting in with a Lux. She has the red buff. That's not going to do her that much good. Dork's going to have to really be careful here. She misses the Q. She misses the E. Not K-pop's day. Wasted the teleport. Wasted summoner spell. What can she do? Dork is not scared. Dork is going forward. He's got the Lulu behind him. He's got the moves. He's got the fast feet to dodge things. We got the first turret from the Rift Herald. I made fun. Swipe. Maybe not the best Rift Herald. He got it done. He got the gank. He suicide after. K-pop taking a turret shot. Cheyenne's trying to save her, but the Lulu with the auto attack just tore her apart. K-pop, what were you doing? You had no support. He was way too far away. You took an extra tower shot. You got destroyed by the Dork LS Trout Pond lane, and there's not much you can do in that situation. A huge blunder from the previously exceptional K-pop. Leaves me a little curious as to what was going on in her head. What was she thinking when she decided to do that? Did she see the glory? Did she see the Reddit threads? Did she see the fame? Did she think she'd get bonus points and get transferred to Europe? We'll never know. Belly Ranks pops the ultimate. He is ready to slap Cinnamon Bun X, but Cinnamon says, no thank you, I'm out of here. Rengar's nearby. He doesn't have an ult yet, but he's getting pretty close. So you're gonna have to trust that he's gonna help out Cinnamon so Cinnamon can continue to farm under tower. He's kind of low. Alawi is a scary person to dive into. Oh, Alawi's taking a tower shot. Cinnamon says, let's go. Rengar pops the ult, but I don't know if you're going to want to win this one. Alawi's low on mana. Alawi has no ult. Swipes going forward. Is he going to chase too far again? Is he tilted? Does he want to make up for previous mistakes? Flashes away to safely. Lee Sin coming in with a big kick. Oh, the synergy issues. The Lee Sin, the complete whiff from the Ziggs ult, kicking the Ziggs out of the Lux ult. A huge blunder from the mid jungle duo. These people know each other. These people have played together. They have not played long enough together. That is what I have to say. K-pop and Cheyenne, they are desynced. Might be some of that European lag. We'll never know. Might be some of that communication issue. Cheyenne's English is pretty good, but you know, maybe Casey's English is not that good. Maybe she doesn't even know how to speak English. Who knows? Really close dodge from Illumina there on the Lux bind. If she got hit by that, she would have been out. Lux tries to ult her. Illumina says, ha, you missed. Illumina knew she was safe. Trout Pond would like to hold this turret, but he's getting pretty scared. That's a Sona who has been having great ults. That's a Lux with good skill shots. Ooh, Dork is playing a dangerous game with the Caitlyn flank, trying to hold the tower. How long are they going to agree? Dan Cash 1808 walks forward for the last shot on the tower, and he survives. He escapes, but he does not save the turret, unfortunately. Or Dan Cash took the turret. The other team, the blue team, did not. So top lane has not been a fun time. However, Cinnamon Bun X, despite getting constantly shoved in, has got some pretty good CS. Can't fault him for that. Gangplank likes the farm. Gangplank has the coal. This Gangplank is trying to scale to the late game. And as it stands now, Cinnamon Bun X is doing a great job of doing that. Dork has transitioned into the mid lane, a very common thing for the bot lane to start moving around in order to take turrets in the mid game. Oh, it looks like we have a dive here. Shine, will he do it or will he screw up? Gangplank gets kicked out of turret. He pops a good ult, but he has no flash. What is he gonna do? He gets hit by a max range slap. Could have maybe outplayed it. Apparently he did have flash. He used it earlier. I don't know what he used it for, but it doesn't look like it was a good idea. A close escape, but in the end, he didn't do it. Meanwhile, blue team is getting pressured hard in the mid lane. Oh, a good sidestep and a good interrupt from Illumina with the Lux, dodging the Lux, as well as knocking up the Misfortune. Rengar's ult, he's ready to back him up, but he has no support. He's all alone. Top lane, Belly and Cheyenne get the turret. Blue team, it's falling apart around them. They're behind a turret. They're behind 6 kills. They're doing all right in farm, but they're behind in farm too. We're really gonna have to see what they can do, what they can pull together. All right. So, Dork, he says, Dan Cash 1808, you're gonna push bottom. I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna hold this turret. You're not taking this turret away from me. However, Belly Ranks is on his way down with the Alawi. So Dork's gonna have to be careful. Ooh, some really good damage out of Dork, really hurting Dan hard. All right, Dan Cash mostly just wanted the farm. He didn't really want the tower. That's why Belly Ranks is coming. They're communicating. They've got that issue. Oh, Dan's looking for it. Oh, but he interrupts him at the last moment, and now he's got Belly Ranks to deal with. Can he escape from the Alawi? This Alawi is strong. 137 farm, not that much, but Black Cleaver, that is gonna hurt. All right, so let's see if he can hold. Oh, he's overstaying. He sees Shine with the zombie ward. Shine's coming in. He's got the kick. You can't outplay that. Dork getting slapped. He pops the heal, but what else is he gonna do? He gets destroyed. Belly Ranks and Shine are still almost full health, and they're ready to take this turret. They're gonna pressure. They're gonna push hard. They're gonna make it happen. All right, this game's not over yet, though. There's still a chance. Blue team, they can pull it together. They got the Ziggs Gangplank team fight. They got the picks with the Rengar Lulu combination. Do not count them out. Dan Cash is looking for Cinnamon Bun X, but Gangplank just laughs and runs away. Pops the orange in his mouth and says, see you later. You're not worth my time. Shine's looking for Trout Pond. Misses the Q. Trout Pond blows up the blast plant, says you can't use this anymore. Illumina's giving some barrages of some grenades. some bombs to try to say, Shine, get out of my jungler's jungle, trying to back him up. Ooh, a very aggressive pink ward from DanCash 1808. He wants vision in the jungle. He wants to push up. He wants to push the ring of vision so they can pressure those inner turrets. A lot of forward thinking from DanCash 1808 this game. I've been very surprised by the bot lane of red team. Trout and Dork, strong players, but DanCash 1808 and Buddhaman 1, maybe we'll have to give them more credit. Very interested to see how they progress. Red side has completely gotten vision control of bot side. Buddha with a good sweeping. They've got good wards. They've got good sweeping. Alawi's pushing. Belly Ranks has been pushing this whole game, pressuring Cinnamon Bun X, saying, you can't go anywhere unless you want to lose this tower. A lot of very forward play from Belly Ranks, a lot in part to the pressure of Cheyenne on this Lee Sin, the European import legend. Rengar's coming. He won something. He's spotted on a ward. They know what's happening. Red team is ready to deal with this. We got a powder keg waiting to explode. Cheyenne goes big in for the Trout Pond. Oh, a good Lux ult, but a whiff from the Sona. DanCash 1808 and Buddhaman are instantly destroyed. And it's a 2-for-1. Oh, but Cheyenne flashes for the Q, but is not going to hit the sonic resonance. There was a good flash out from Trout Pond. Oh, swipe! Obliterates Casey, who overstayed and said, what, Rengar? But then again, we've seen this once. We'll see it again. Swipe Z keeps on going in. He sees the blood and he says, I want to get this kill, but he overstays and dies afterwards. Luckily, overall, a 3-for-3 equal trade. This is good for blue team. This is what they have to do. They have to have the red team overextend. They have to have the red team make mistakes. If they can just hold, they've got the scaling. Lulu, Caitlyn, Ziggs, Gangplank. They have a very strong late game team. Sona, Misfortune, Lux. Those are not bad late game champions anywhere. Cheyenne again is getting so aggressive and he just gets taken down by the trio. Oh, the mastery from Cinnamon Bun Eggs. Dork, Trout Pond, and Cinnamon are saying, Cheyenne, you're not going to take this game from us. You're not going to get this one. We are going to obliterate you. I don't care that my laner's fed. I don't care that mid lane died. I don't care that Ziggs wasted the barrier earlier. We are a team. The internal issues, maybe they're not happening. Cinnamon is going for the duel with, it's not a duel. It's outnumbered. What are you doing, DanCash 1808? I was praising you. You're overextended against a Gangplank and a Rengar. These people will chase you down and obliterate you. Some really overextension and aggressive stuff from DanCash 1808. And frankly, I'm a little disappointed. Lux going for the snipe onto Swipe, and Swipe has really got to feel dumb about that. Must have walked over a ward. Was not ready to dodge it. He didn't have flash. What could he have done? He could have paid attention. He could have realized, hey, I'm low health. There's a Lux. But he didn't. Swipe has been very aggressive this game and had some really great plays, but he is being punished for it, all right? And K-Pop says, not on my watch. K-Pop says, you're not going to get away with this. All right, so red team, they made a blunder. Reset, step back and say, okay, let's get the vision, let's push the waves, let's prep to take these towers. But blue side is saying, hey, we've got full health towers. Illumina, what are you doing? What was that? I don't think it was anything. There's a weird bug on my mini map. Not sure what's going on. So Lee Sin. Oh, Lee Sin. Rengar wants him. Rengar wants him. Swipe's going in. He's been aggressive in the past. Is he going to do it again? Is he going to go after Misfortune? No, he's going to ult the blue buff. He's saying, this is not my blue buff. Get out of my jungle. I'm going to ult. You're going to get scared. I'm going to secure it. And a good wave clear ultimate from Illumina. Again, DanCash 1808's looking to farm that wave, but it's going to be hard. Dork and Trout Pond are getting pushed out of bot lane. Dork has no mana. Oh, K-Pop with the very close snare onto Dork LS, but was unable to actually secure it. Dork, nerves of steel, balls of gold. What? All right, Gangplank ulting to wave clear, but he missed the wave. Some questionable ults from Cinnamon. Ooh, some good wave clear from Illumina. She's getting The turret shot's a great knockback on a belly rank, but it's a tanky Alawi. It's, oh, Lee Sin. Oh, a great flash. An amazing play from Dork. Dodging the Lee Sin Q and snaring him under tower. Some heads up. He knew he was dead. He didn't care he was going into the team. Illumina's bouncing people around, but you're way too far forward. Ziggs Lulu, you don't have the protection. Cinnamon Buns pushing top, got the tower. Rengar's nearby, but he doesn't have ult yet. He might be able to save it, but that is a tanky Alawi. Belly Ranks knows what he's doing. There's a Sona too. Sona's low on mana. Pretty scared. Hey, Swipe, where's the help? Question mark pings from Trout saying, hey, I need some help. I'm not getting any. Swipe, a little tunnel vision this game. He's had some great performances, but has also had some mistakes. He's on the wrong side of the map. Where are you going, Swipe? Are you gonna back away in that brush? He pops the ult. He wants them to be scared. He wants them to think he knows what's going on, and they do not. And eventually he will escape safely. Top lane, Cinnamon, lying in ambush for Dan Cash 1808. He is not going to make it work. All right. I actually was going to do interviews in the middle of the game, but there's 3-minute delay, so I don't think it would be as effective. You know what? Let's do it now. Well, I don't want spoilers though. No, we'll do interviews after the game. All right. So game has calmed down. The gold lead has shrunk to 3,000 gold. They were way behind. Blue team, they're stalling it out. They've got the late game. They've got the wave clear. Red team has to be very introspective about their decision making. Say, hey, what are we trying to go for here, guys? What are we trying to do? Because we're not getting anything. Blue team's coming back. We're giving them a way back into the game. Are they going to throw the game? Are they going to lose control of the game? I think they've already lost control. They have the vision control though, but they're losing the momentum. They're getting desperate. They're overextending. They're making things happen, but they're making the wrong things happen. All right. Cinnamon, great split pushing, 208 farm, doing well. Some questionable gangplank ults, but that's in the past. He has to keep his mind on the future. I don't remember whether Cinnamon is a boy or a girl. I'm sorry. Cinnamon, I will always use Cinnamon. Talk about you. All right. Starting up a dragon. They're outnumbered, sort of, a bit. But it looks like blue team's not willing to contest. Oh, she's sitting on a ward. Casey Tron's got to watch out. She's dodging at everything. Oh, they're looking for the steal. And a good smite from Cheyenne secures the Ocean Drake. A 28-minute Ocean Drake is not that impressive, but it's nice to have. Sona's really fast. She's jumping forward with the E. Lux is looking for something. Snares the Rengar. But, oh, the electrocute. And Swipe gets popped. He's looking for a play, but he got spot by a ward in the Raptors. And K-Pop just obliterates Swipe on this Rengar. Swipe's really got to be feeling the pressure right now. He's having some struggles. He's died a lot. He's overextended. Oh, and an amazing. Oh, Buddha has had some great Sona ults. Oh my gosh, Cheyenne is jumping in, but that's a Lulu with Polymorph. What are you doing? Your Guardian Angel's popped. What's gonna happen? Oh, a good zoning ult from Misfortune. Oh, a good execution on Lux, but not strong enough. Again, Gangplank ult. We could have used that 15 seconds ago. Cheyenne pops wastes his GA. He goes too far. Cinnamon, the Gangplank ult. Not great there. The communication, that's not on the Gangplank. That's not on the Cinnamon. What's going on is you can see stuff on the timeline before it happens. I didn't know that. Oh, Cinnamon. Wait, how far behind am I? All right, whatever. Just don't look down there. Oh, my voice is gonna die. It's already dying. It's only been 30 minutes. This is not good. By next stream, I'm not even gonna have a voice. Shouting too much. Alright, we're only doing one of these games today. Sona with a flash on her tower, trying to take down Illumina. Illumina says, question mark, question mark, question mark. I have a flash of my own. You're not getting anything. Red team was not ready to back them up. Here comes the Rengar. Swipe's looking for something. He's chased too far in the past. Will he do it again? He keeps on running. Oh, but he decides to turn away. There is Lee Sin over there. Cheyenne has had a standout game. Is this going to be the duel? Cheyenne wants the duel. Rengar's ready, but he gets sniped by Lux. Swipe CNA. Always going forward, always going forward. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right. Hold on. I don't want you guys to get these spoilers. We're just gonna jump forward. I hope I didn't skip anything important. All right. So in that time, No more spoilers, because we're live. Or I could have just covered that. Red team did get Baron and got some kills. The gold lead has ballooned to 5,500 gold. But 32 minutes, these teams don't have much synergy. 32 minutes in the game, 5,500 gold is actually not that bad. There is delay, because I don't think I put tournament. I put draft mode. And I had to wait in champion select for 3 minutes. All right, so what's going to happen? Blue team was creeping into that game. Swipe went too far. Jungler dying near Baron. Really easy way to get Baron. Lux, Sona, Alawi. These are great Baron taking champions. Blue team overextending. I want Swipe to... Oh, Dork. Ooh, too far forwards. Is that on Dork for overextending? Is that on Trout for not giving them vision control? Who's to say? All we know is that Dork is dead against Lux. She will take you out if you are 1 pixel out of position, all right? So, Dork, what can you do? We've all been there, getting destroyed by Lux, who is unfortunately out-pressuring Illumina on this Ziggs. Ziggs has got the wave clear though. Ziggs has been holding the turret. Cinnamon looks for something. Does not get it though. Things are falling apart for the blue team. I want to see the red team go hard. I want to see the red team pounce and say, I'm ready to turn this into a victory. Cheyenne's going for a kick on her turret, but kicks Illumina to the other side of the wall. Illumina's hitting some amazing skill shots, and Cheyenne's taking a ton of damage. If she had backup, this would be over. Cheyenne would be dead. But you're running into an Alawi here. Pops the ult on your head, but you're dead. You have nowhere to go. Illumina out of position. Swipe out of position. Everyone's dying. There is no position to be in. You can't blame someone for being out of position because red team is running over this game and they have no chance. There's nowhere to be that's safe. Red team is looking for the end of the game. They have an ace on everything. It looks like this is going to be it. Cheyenne, outstanding performance from the German import. Belly Rinks, constant pressure in the top lane from Malawi. K-pop, amazing catches with the luck. Fed out of her brain. 8-2-7. It's legendary. Blue team put up a good fight. Some great Rengar ults from Swipe, but he got too thirsty. Illumina did what she could. Dork Trout had a pretty good bottom lane, but at the end of the day, the victory goes to the red team, and blue team came up wanting. I think they had this game. I think they could have done it. They had a great mid game where they looked to make things happen, but unfortunately, red team was too strong. There was bad balancing, too many amazing players on the red team, or did blue team just not play their best? Who knows? You're gonna have to come in for next month to see the subs versus plebs. Next month will be actual subs versus plebs. There will be a sign-up sheet. There might be a draw. Who knows? Because apparently I can only do one of these games because my voice is getting destroyed. My voice is getting destroyed as hard as blue team was that game, and that is saying something. So thank you, everyone. We've got a brief interview now with the winners, red side. Hello, everyone. I have me with me, and I'm here for an interview. What, Dan Cash 1808, you had some really great pressure on the Misfortune, some beautiful synergy with Buddha Man 1. How long have you guys been playing before, and what do you think is your secret to having such great synergy?
Wouldn't know. Buddha? Okay. Well, I mean, just sort of stuck together well and used the ult. Not much else to it.
Wow, bold. Buddha, do you have anything to add?
Yeah.
Great, thank you, Buddha. All right, so the jungle had some ridiculous pressure from Shy, Brittany, Ann. I was really impressed. So originally I was telling the viewers that I was really skeptical about importing a European without actually importing him, keeping him in Europe and playing the game with high ping. Cheyenne, did you feel any nervousness when they have put so many resources into getting you on this team and yet so little resources and not helping you come over here to play? And did you feel like you had something to prove?
Dude, this is North America. I don't have to even try. Did you see my mid game? I
played, my goodness! The strong words coming out of Cheyenne.
I would spam ping EUW. I would spam ping this Lee Sin and report him after this game, and it was enough for a win on this server. So all good, I think.
Oh, you will have a lot of attention on you after this game. People are going to be, after this interview, people are going to be watching you like a hawk. You've got a lot to prove in next month's subs versus plebs, and I hope we are able to see that. Finally, Belly, I have a question for you. You had some incredible top lane pressure with the Alawi. Your tentacles were going wild. Blue team couldn't really handle that. How did you apply so much pressure, and how did you know that you weren't just going to overextend and die?
I mean, versus Gangplank and Alawi, I know that Gangplank can't kill me, and even if Rengar comes, once I get armor items, Rengar can't really one-shot me. So I got pretty confident and just decided to split all game, knowing that the two highest damage doing champions can't stop me.
Great to hear. Well, you were definitely a terror on that Alawi, and it is hard. It is hard to jump on an Alawi, especially once you got as farmed as you were. Finally, I'm not going to ask Casey any questions because there's no mic. Well, thanks again, Red Team. You guys were really impressive. I hope you enjoyed playing. I really appreciate you contributing.
Inviting us to the subs versus split tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you could. I'm glad you could join us. All right, I'm gonna go interview the Blue Team. Have a good day. All right, Blue Team. There was a bit of flame on the cast, but I have to say, I was really impressed with a lot of your plays. You stalled out the mid game. You did not go down without a fight. You gave it your all. Some really amazing things that happened. So I've got a couple of questions for you. First off, I want to start with the bot lane, Dork LS and Trout Pond. Now, you guys haven't been a duo lane for that long, but I was impressed with some of the synergy. How did you feel laning against the Misfortune, Sona lane? There was quite a few good Sona ults, and how did you deal with that as best you could?
Well, we kind of just died, but aside from that, I think the Misfortune Qs were kind of just poking us down. We just kind of farmed it. Rengar was coming in to help us, and then we ended up dying, but you know, it happens.
Well, dying's not a bad strategy. I do it all the time myself, so
I learned from you, Melyn, so you know, it's the Melyn way.
Some pretty good stuff.
I just tried to KS as much as possible.
Yeah, there were some good kill steals from, most notably when Casey flashed under tower, I think, and Trout just said, hey, not on my watch, and destroyed her, which was pretty impressive. Highlighted the game for me, for sure. One more question. I don't want to monopolize the time talking about the bot lane, but Dork, historically, I've seen you in solo queue playing a fair amount of Swain and Zyra, but it looked like your team had this unique strategy of banning these champions. What was going on with that? And is there something we don't know, some next level thought game mind plays that were going on with those bans?
Yeah, so the idea behind that was false confidence for the opposing team, as if my team bans my champions, the opposing team's like, oh, they banned Dork's champions, we got this, we're gonna win this. So then they're gonna have false confidence, they're going to make stupid plays, and then that's where we capitalize on top of it.
Well, that's great to hear. I hope it works eventually, because it did not work this game. Finally, Illumina, how did you feel about getting the early gank, getting just Cheyenne just coming at you and saying, you're not going to farm here. This is not your mid lane, and being pushed out of lane, missing a full wave of CS. And how did you try to deal with that and do the best you can as Ziggs in the Ziggs Lux matchup?
Well, it felt really shitty. I haven't played mid, I think, in a month or two, so that was really fun trying to farm and then missing about 6 CS in a row. And I think at that point that tilted me, and then Cheyenne came in, just swooped in and just killed me off, and it was like just perfect timing. Like with all the missed CS, I'm like, I really just needed that.
Well, I have to compliment you. You stalled out the mid game really well. Red team had a really big early game advantage, but mostly in terms of your safe wave clear in the mid game, you guys actually started coming back. I was very hopeful for the blue team, so kudos on that. Swipe, I have to say I'm a bit disappointed. There was some questionable tunnel vision that game. What do you have to say for yourself?
I got the most kills on my team. My team
Great.
was too heavy.
Great to hear. All right. There were some good Rengar ults. There were some good one-shots, but it was a bit reminiscent of some of the Rengars I get in my game. Either way, well done. finally, I don't want to flame too much, but Cinnamon, there were some Gangplank ults that were like 10 seconds late. I think the bot lane is to blame. I speculated that there were some internal issues, some communication issues. Maybe you guys, maybe Cinnamon's been stealing Dork's toilet paper or something like that. What was going on? And did you intentionally leave your bot lane to die, or was it by accident that you let them die?
No, it wasn't a big deal. Cheyenne just PayPal'd me some money before I started the game.
Oh, great to hear. All right. Some of those European strats that we're finding so much about.
Yep.
Now we know how he can talk so much trash because he's got the wallet to back it up. Thank you, Cinnamon. All right. Wait, did I interview everyone on this team? I think I did.
Yes.
All right. So last thing is, next month, I really do want to put more effort into preparing this and getting things as balanced as possible. Thank you guys for making plays even when you were losing and not just giving up and AFKing. I really do appreciate you guys putting on a good show for us. It was a good time. If you didn't have the stream on, you should check out the VOD later. It was pretty great. I don't even know if you can hear, but my voice is actually dying.
Oh, I can hear it a little bit.
All right, so thanks, guys. I really appreciate playing, and you lost entertainingly, so thank you. And I don't mean to flame you too much, because I want you guys to come back. But thanks for putting on a show.
We stay because you flame us.
Oh no! All right, I'm gonna get off of Discord, but thanks again, everyone, for coming. It means a lot.
Thanks, Melyn.
Thanks, Melyn.
Thanks, Melyn. You're the best.
Thank you.
All right, that was a lot of fun. This is going to be a monthly thing. I need to either get my voice stronger or space them out or not go so hard in games, because I would like to do multiple of these on sub day. But it was good. Maybe it'll be subs versus subs. Maybe it'll be subs versus plebs. I haven't decided. We'll definitely have some feedback in the sub channel on Discord. As always, you can give me feedback on Discord, Twitter, Twitch messages. I read it all. I don't get a chance to respond to everything because I'm pretty busy with my life, but streaming is a really important part of my life, and you guys really do mean a lot to me. Subs, people who don't sub, mods, people who don't mod, who are still mods, are really quite awesome. The duo cast will also help me not lose my voice. Getting on a duo cast with Grandpa would be fun. Remind me about that if I forget. So again, thank you guys for always being there, and for letting me do this. It's a lot of fun, and nobody likes to lose, especially. So extra kudos to Blue Side for fighting till the end and doing their best. I'm gonna log off. I'm gonna play some games with my brother later tonight. I also have some cleaning to do. I should stream again on Sunday, and hopefully streaming as much as I can. Basically every night where I'm not playing games with friends, I'm streaming. So sorry I don't stream as much as I want to, but that's what's going on. Thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I'm gonna log off. Have a good night, and you guys are awesome.